on the draw for round number 2. We've got an okay hand. We've got a little bit of redundancy if we get thought seized or something, and otherwise we can try to get a board state going. That's a pretty good draw. What deck plays Temple of Mystery? I'm slightly unfamiliar with Pioneer these days. Have been away from the game a little while, so I haven't been keeping up with the meta. Okay. Aha, Underworld Breach. Okay. Good to know. So it seems like I want to just get him dead ASAP, right? Don't know what kind of removal they're running, but I'm just going to go for the jugular here. Make a giant flyer. Put him on as fast of a clock as possible. Don't know what kind of removal they run. Pre-board anyway. My guess is not much. Sylvan Scrying for the Lotus field. Again, slightly unfamiliar with this deck. Don't know how close to dead I am. Let's play Cartouche. Put him to 6. Or I can play Hopeful Eidolon. Put him to 5. I don't think there's much difference there. Might as well hold it for potential bestow later. 1/1's not really doing me much favors as it is. Again, not sure how likely I am to die here, but I'm not that familiar with the deck. Strategic planning. So if he has like a twiddle effect or whatever, plus the breach. What's that card called? The cipher card. I don't remember. Hidden Strings, that's it. Oh, blink of an eye. Alright, so there goes all my stuff. SRAM, huh? Okay. Oh, this is unfortunate. I guess I should have played the Hopeful Eidolon out because I can put him to 3 here. Or I mean, I'm sorry, put him to 4 here. And next turn I can put him to 1, so that 1 damage will end up mattering. Okay, well. I think I'm still just putting Griff Spoon and hoping to draw something to kill him next turn. Real unfortunate if that cost me. But I have some outs here. Any 1-drop enchantment would do it. Plus all the glitters, obviously. What's this gonna be? Okay. Looks like he's starting the chain. Yep. If he has the breach, I think that is... I'm a little unfamiliar with this deck, so we'll see what happens. Okay. He's got a ton of mana. Let's pop out his graveyard. It's gonna go get Underworld Breach. Presumably that'll finish me. Uh-huh. So I'm trying to figure out how this goes infinite. Because I've seen versions that play the enchantment that lets your land mill for 3 when it's tapped. I don't think they play that anymore, presumably because they don't need it. But I just don't know how the new version of the combo works. So I'm sure most people would have conceded by now, but I'm not going to, just so I can kind of see what the deal is. Casting Fae of Wishes, turning it to his hand, and then casting it again. Oh, and maybe that's how he gets it. He goes and gets Tome Scour. Okay, so that's how it happens. He just Tome Scours himself over and over. Then how does he get back the Thassa's Oracle is my question. Oh, this is non-land card. It's not just instants and sorceries, so he can just cast it from his graveyard. There's the Oracle. Alright, I think I feel confident enough to throw in the towel. How do we sideboard? So Hushbringer is interesting because it turns off the Thassa's Oracle, but the problem is if he plays like Blink of an Eye, all he would need is like 1 copy, and that no longer works. We also have Apostle of Purifying Light, which exiles stuff from the graveyard, but I don't think it actually stops the combo once it's in motion. It's basically just if he tries to like fill his graveyard and set up for a future turn, we can disrupt it. But that said, I don't think Ephemia is really where we want to be anyway. Maybe I bring in a couple of these. Hushbringer stops what? Satyr Wayfinder and the Oracle, and that's pretty much it. And I could like bring in God's Willing to maybe defend Hushbringer, just because it's not an enchantment, so the whatever it's called, Karametra's Blessing, won't be able to protect it unless it's enchanted. Don't know. My inexperience is showing here. I'll try Hushbringer just because I'm testing. I'll also swap out 1 Blessing for 1 God's Willing, just on the off chance that ends up coming up. And let's see how badly we get blown out here. We'll play. This is a very good hand. It is worth noting that this is a matchup where I would want Favored Hoplite. Again, I don't know really what the metagame looks like, so I don't know how prevalent this deck is at the top of the meta, like what percentage of the meta it represents. But if I expected a lot of Breach combo, I'd probably play Favored Hoplite over, Giant Killer, which actually doesn't really do anything in this matchup. Maybe I should. If we go to another game, I'll probably swap out some number of Giant Killers for maybe Apostle, maybe the 3rd Hushbringer, depending on if/how well it does this game. So I could pile onto it next turn, but I think I'd rather SRAM first, get a little bit of value. Don't know if that's correct, but if he has something like Blink of the Eye, I really don't want to get blown out. Oh, Natural State. Okay, so I'm definitely glad I didn't do that then. Now we're, I guess, going to pile on to SRAM. Hello. Start with Ethereal Armor. If I draw land, I didn't. Let's play Griffspoon. I'm going to play one of these Eidolons just to for an extra point of damage, because you never know, it might end up mattering. If I draw land, if there's a land in the top 2 cards in my deck, I think I have lethal, assuming assuming I don't get disrupted. Just drop 2 All That Glitters. That would represent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3. Yeah, that'd be more than lethal. 1 All That Glitters would represent 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not quite enough. But the Hopeful Eidolon would. So, but that assumes no blocker also. So if he has like Satyr Wayfinder. Lots of possibilities. Okay, he does have Blink of an Eye after all. Okay. Few options here. I can play double All the Glitters. That would be 7 damage. That's a 2-turn clock with representing Griffspoon to send it to the air. I can also play SRAM into All the Glitters. That would be 3 damage this turn. Next turn it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we're past the point of SRAM. I think I just have to go all in. Put him on a guaranteed 2-turn clock. Maybe we get comboed next turn, maybe we don't. If he has another removal spell, that's just unfortunate. But, I mean, he had to have 3 if that's the case. If he has Underworld Breach, I don't think that does anything for him because then he'd only have red mana in his pool. Planning. Probably digging for a Blink of the Eye or something. Okay. Untaps Lotus Field. And what you got? Nothing, hopefully. Maybe just a Satyr Wayfinder. Hoping I missed the Griffspoon. I don't know. Fae of Wishes. Okay, so he is still alive. He gets another turn. If we can draw an Alseid, that would be game. Whatever it's called would have also been game. God's Willing, the one of. So I guess we're just forcing him to chump. Guess technically I should have played out my enchantments first to gain more life, but my life total doesn't really matter here. Play Eidolon, play SRAM. I'm just going to cast the Eidolon. It's unlikely that I would want to bestow next turn just because I have the Griffspoon that I'd rather use my 4 mana on anyway. Okay. Might be dead. But he would have to have Underworld Breach and and whatever else. I mean, he does have like strategic planning. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know how much this deck actually needs to get going. 6. Pour over the pages, okay. Hopefully breaking. Looks like maybe not though. Okay. How dead am I? Probably pretty dead. At the very least, he can cast a natural state again. Uh-huh. So he looks like he has enough mana to turn Thespian Stage into Lotus Field and cast Hidden Strings again, so he's got lots of mana. So it looks like I'm probably gonna die. He can cast Fae of Wishes, return it to his hand. Yeah. I believe I'm dead. Now I guess he's gonna pour over the pages. This card's pretty dang powerful. 2 mana Yawgmoth's Will seems good. Better than Yawgmoth's Will. I mean, obviously the escape clause, but being able to put cards into the graveyard and then also flash them back, which Will does not allow you to do. If I had to guess, this card is going to get banned, but I say that not knowing much about the metagame. I know Wizards has had their eye on this card for a while anyway, so take that for what you will. Unfortunate that we are going to begin this match. Oh, he got rid of the pour over. He might just have enough already. Ooh, Unravel the Aether. That's not very nice. But yeah, it looks like he almost definitely has enough here. Yep, he's gonna go get Tome Scour. Cast it, and now he's got infinite mill and infinite mana. So I'll make him do it out this time, but I'll probably just cut here for you guys, because I assume he knows how to kill me. So I'll see you for next round.